Hello and welcome to Dad at Play. This episode I'm going to be talking about Big Trouble in Little China, Rocky, Smash Up, and a bit more. Stick around. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, I want to start off this episode by chastising BBC America for not broadcasting Blake 7, or even rebooting it. I would really like to watch this series again. I haven't watched it in a while. One of the better science fiction shows, period, really. I mean, if you don't know it, you really should. Blake 7 is a fantastic program. So shame on you, BBC America, for not broadcasting it. Instead, you keep broadcasting Star Trek, which isn't from Britain at all. Okay. Telltale Games has announced that Episode 1 of the Guardians of the Galaxy game will launch on April 18th and be titled Tangled Up in Blue. And we will have to wait to see if this is going to be included in the soundtrack for the second film. Link to the trailer down below. So, did you know that there's a board game based on the film Big Trouble in Little China? Well, here it is. And it's coming later this year. Well, it'll have a double-sided game board with one side being the first part of the game played in Chinatown, and the second half of the game will be played on the other side of the board, the underground headquarters of Lo Pan. I hope to have more information for you soon, but this game is definitely something to keep an eye out for. Narborion Saga is now available for the PC via Steam. Narborion Saga combines the three main RPG quests where players have the opportunity to develop character abilities while learning new spells, as well as dueling in player v player combat. Players will command the fate of the story's hero through dynamic non-linear storytelling and roguelike dungeon exploration. The tale begins with a quest to find and rebuild the chapel of a long-forgotten goddess, defeat the master vampire. So, sort of typical RPG stuff. The game looks pretty cool, and I would really like to get my hands on it. I doubt I'm going to have the time. Let's see, I have mentioned it a couple of times before, but now you can get it. Old Time Hockey is now available for the PC and PlayStation 4. The Xbox One version is coming later in April. Okay, so back in 2009, there was a Wonder Woman movie, animated direct-to-video thing, but it was still a Wonder Woman movie, and it was pretty good. Now it's getting re-released in a commemorative edition. Look for it to arrive May 16th on DVD, Blu-ray, and May 2nd digitally. I'm not sure what new special features there may or may not be, other than a look at the upcoming Batman and Harley Quinn animated film. Thimbleweed Park, another game that I've talked about before, has launched and is now available. The price, which had not been announced, is $19.99. Smash Up, What Were We Thinking, is now available and includes rock stars, explorers, teddy bears, and grandmas. I really need to pick this one up. The Big in Japan expansion will launch later this year. Lego City Undercover has a new vehicles trailer out, and I can't show you too much because YouTube will flag it for copyright violation. So here's a snippet. Then go check it out. I'll put the link down in the description below. Showing this trailer to my kids really makes them want it even more. It's going to be available very shortly, and I need to make sure that we get it because the original Lego City Undercover was a favorite. Might actually be the favorite Lego video game of a couple of my kids. The Rocky mobile game has finally been released for Android gamers, and for iOS gamers, it's been updated to match the Android version. Now includes 2 new opponents, Tommy Gunn and Mason Dixon. The game allows players to take on the role of Rocky, step into the ring against the likes of Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago. You get the idea. Arena for the Gods is coming in June from Iello Games, and there's a teaser video for the game, but it doesn't really tell you anything. The game is for 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. It is a brawling board game with various factions based on different types of mythos, fighting it out for the glory of their deity. It appears that the factions are ancient Egyptian, Scandinavian, Japanese, Roman, Aztec, and Hindu. Looks pretty interesting from what I can tell so far. So it's been about 20 years since Outcast has been released to nearly universal acclaim, and later this year a complete remake will launch on the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 as Outcast Second Contact. The story centers around Cutter Slade, an ex-Navy SEAL who is sent to make things right after the initial contact with an alien species does not go as planned. And the fate of the world rests in his hands. Well, fate of 2 worlds rests in his hands. Alright, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Keep playing.